the biggest names in our game. It'll take something mighty to stop these Lions.
Australians, all let us rejoice.
Once that national anthem's been sung and you get together for that final huddle, reality sets in that I've still got to put my body through hell and we've still got to go to war here for 2 hours to get the job done. There's a big party that really looks forward to that, anticipates that challenge, but there's no doubt there's the butterflies in the stomach as well.
And Michael Voss has won the toss.
I didn't forget my boots, but one of the boots that I did like wearing when it was real wet was didn't get packed in the boot bag somehow back in the day when we did have the boot bags. But luckily, me mate Leper wore the same boot and the same size, so I poached Leper's boots for the grand final.
So the ball goes up to start the 2002 grand final in the first ruck. It's McKee, Collingwood, and Keating for the Brisbane Lions.
I don't think he was too happy with me at half time when it was real wet and he maybe slipped over a couple of times in the first half, but it was very wet out there and it was extremely cold. It was just a tough game, huge physical contest all over the ground all day. It was tough on the legs because it was really heavy ground as well.
Got caught high up by set play on Ackermanis, did well in the clinches to get it to Johnson. His kick's pretty ordinary to Voss. Burns lines it up and goes bang. 50 metres out. Beautiful pick up by Voss to Black. Should have a shot. Great play, Brisbane.
Voss goes up to Burns. Gets him right in the nose and says, "Cop that, I'm the best player in the league."
He is clearly, that was the most selfless passage of play.
The ball was going from end to end. I think Collingwood kicked a couple of goals and we kicked a couple of goals, but it was just an arm wrestle. And so the legs were tiring, but you just knew you had to just keep pumping away, and because there's a massive reward or massive disappointment waiting at the end, either way. And I just remember it being tremendously taxing, trying to cover the ground.
5-minute warning, 5 minutes of game time left. Buckley desperate, slaps it out. Can Leon Davis pick it up? He's bowled over. Back to Brad Scott, around the corner to the full forward area. Lynch can't manufacture a mark. Ackermanis, left foot snap. Ackermanis has kicked a goal. What a snap!
I remember when Acker kicked that goal, that snap, and what I do remember is how happy I was we had an experienced backline because they wasted a bit of the clock in that last 2 or 3 minutes. I did look up at those guys and thought, well, the ball's in pretty safe hands.
Taken by O'Brien, will the umpire bring it back? No. Play on, hurry, kick away, up to the wing. Tarrant, can he get there?
Again. What a mark.
The thing that stands out for me in the last quarter was the critical moment was Vossi's mark, because if he hadn't taken that mark against the run of play, they definitely would have kicked a goal and probably would have won the grand final. So that's a defining moment of the last quarter and defining moment of the whole grand final for us, really.
Carrying it to half forward, Nick Davis. Fraser makes the lead, it's all over! The Brisbane Lions are premiers again! They have gone back to back in one of the most memorable grand finals in VFL AFL history.
I tell you what, when that siren went, it was just, there was elation the year before, but it was relief this year, just massive relief, and it was just an unbelievable feeling. One of the classic grand finals, and who better to beat than Collingwood?
Number 16, Jonathan Brown.
I was fortunate enough, and our whole group was fortunate that once we had the taste of it, we wanted more of it. We never had complacency because it was such a good taste. We wanted more and more and more. It's the reason you play footy is that team success, and obviously as the clock's winding down, I'd just love to have that feeling one more time. If we could just get back to tasting that celebratory beer again, the current group of players would never forget it. It's just the best feeling you can get in the world as far as your footy career goes. So I just hope that this current group gets to experience what the Premiership guys in the room got to experience because it's just a massive achievement.